this is Lindsay with Off the Beaten Hook, and in this tutorial I'm going to go over the main stitches and row repeats that you will need to know to complete my Puapoa Beach swimsuit cover-up. And I also have a tutorial on how to do the belt for the cover-up, and that's a separate tutorial, just a crochet cord belt, and I will link to that in the description box below so that you can find the tutorial for how to complete the belt. All right, so check the written pattern for the number of stitches you'll need to begin your size. I'm just going to do a very small swatch. Any even number of stitches will work if you want to modify the size. So I'm just going to do a swatch of about 12 stitches just so that you can see the stitch repeat. I am going to begin by making a row of foundation double crochet. If you've never done that before, you're going to begin by making a slip knot onto your hook and chain 2. And then what you'll do for the foundation double crochet is you'll yarn over and you'll insert your hook into that first chain. So it'll be the second chain from the hook, and you'll yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through one of the loops, and there you've just created your chain. And then you'll complete your normal double crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And there you have your first double crochet and your first chain on the bottom here. Now for your second, what you'll do is yarn over again and you'll insert your hook into that chain that you made. So it's under both loops on the bottom of that stitch. And you'll yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this is how you make your foundation double crochet. You'll continue in this way for the number of foundation double crochets you need for your size. Like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little swatch of 12, but any even number will get you what you need for this pattern. All right, I'm on my last one here. Okay, so here is my row 1. So for row 2, you are going to chain 3 to begin. This chain 3 counts as your first double crochet and chain 1 for your first row. I'm sorry, for row 2. So what you'll do is you'll place your first double crochet into this second stitch. So you'll skip this stitch, which is at the base of your turning chain, because that turning chain does count as a stitch. That's sometimes called as a false stitch. And you'll make your first double crochet into this next one. And then you will chain 1, and then you will skip this next stitch and place your next double crochet into this one right here. And you will continue in that way all the way across. So double crochet, you'll chain 1, you'll skip the next one, double crochet, chain 1, skip the next one, double crochet here, chain 1, skip 1, and make your way across in that fashion. And then what you'll end up doing at the end of row 2 here is you'll make one last double crochet in that final stitch of your foundation double crochet from the row below. All right, so there you've got your row 1 and your row 2. So for row 3, what you'll do here is you'll chain 3 again. That counts as your first double crochet and your chain 1 for your beginning of your row. And you'll just place your very first double crochet right into this chain space, into this gap from the row below. So you'll go in with a double crochet there and a chain 1. And then you'll go in with another double crochet into this next gap, into this next chain space. And you'll do that all the way across the row. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next gap, chain 1, all the way across. And then when you get to the end of the row, you'll have your double crochet and your chain 1 that you made when you turned. That's also a gap that you're going to want to place a double crochet in there. So go ahead and place your final double crochet into that gap, which consisted of your turning chain and the chain 1 from the previous row. And that is your row repeat. So you're going to repeat row 3 for the entire pattern. So I'll do one more with you just so you can see how it starts to build on each other. So for the start of row 4, you'll do the chain 3, which counts as your first double crochet and your first chain, and then make your first double crochet right into that gap, right into that chain space. Chain 1, double crochet into that next chain space, chain 1, all the way across. And then we've reached the end of the row here. So again, you'll place your final double crochet into this chain 1 space that you made with your turning chain. All right. And that is your repeat pattern. So you're going to do that for your entire panel, for both of your panels. And when you get to the end, you will fasten off and you will seam them together. Don't forget to join our website, offthebeatenhook.com, for lots of free patterns, video tutorials, and tons of downloadable essential crochet resources. Happy hooking!